It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Good morning and welcome to the morning show. I'm David Stroud here with Scooter Scott Kelly.
Whoop, whoop.
It's
Sorry. I was a little excited.
a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's Thursday,
It is.
the 27th.
It is.
One more day in February 2025, and then it's over.
It's all gone. February's over.
Can you believe it?
That's the best month there is, too.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because of your birthday?
Yeah.
I say happy birthday to you. I figured you guys probably talked about it the day before
Yeah.
Monday. I didn't say anything. I was like, happy birthday. I should have brought confetti and threw it all over the top of him during the show. Carla would have been so proud. But it didn't.
Yeah, you didn't. Yeah, it was just kind of, you were just kind of blah.
Yeah.
No, it is about over, though.
Mm-hmm.
February is about over. We're moving on. Moving on, March.
Yeah.
Now we have had some bad weather in March before, so I don't know that we're out of the winter times yet.
Are they
And I know
anticipating still?
they're calling. They were calling for some weather expected the beginning of March, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like
You never
around
know.
the 6th or something.
Yeah, but you
No,
never
thank you.
know with that.
I'm ready for
I will
spring.
take the temperatures we've had. I mean, we've hit some 70s, and I like that.
Can you believe it?
That's awesome.
Isn't it something?
Just makes you feel good.
I know, right?
Go outside and you don't have a jacket on.
Yep.
You don't have nothing, and people just feel better, and they're friendly, and they're
Feels
like
good.
it. Yes,
Is good.
it is good.
I know, right? Well,
Feels
we're-
good, Lewis. Is good, Lewis.
Yeah. Real nice, Clark.
There
Real
we
nice.
go. There we go.
And you probably think we're referencing Lewis and Clark. I'm referencing Clark from National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Lewis was the one, and I cannot remember the name of the movie. They took this this homeless guy off the street and made him to be a rich person as a game, and to see if they could take this homeless guy and portray him as a rich individual.
Was it
that's in
Trading
the stock market.
Spaces
It may have been.
with Eddie Murphy?
Yes.
And Dan
yes.
Aykroyd?
Yes.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
where it was at.
Oh, yeah.
Looking good, Lewis.
Feeling good.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. See, there we go.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember
it's
the name of it.
Looking good, Billy Ray.
Yeah.
Feeling good, Lewis. That's when they,
Yeah.
yeah.
See, that's where I got that from. See?
Yeah.
All right, now we can move on.
Welcome to the morning show.
You never know what we're going to talk about here.
One day podcast, and then we can really get into the deep stuff.
Yeah, then we don't have it to be all politically correct.
Can't be.
You can kind of voice your opinions on that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, nevertheless, how are things going over at the RV?
Doing pretty good
Sales?
this month. February is gonna end 30% higher than we did last year, sales wise, unit count.
This week where the weather's changed and it's a little bit better, are you starting to see more people, more cold people?
Oh, the day that it went from 2 degrees
Yeah.
to 40, 50 degrees and the sun came out. Yeah. Hey, people get cabin fever and then they just want to get out and do something.
Yeah.
You know, whether it's at the lot or everywhere else, they just go get out of the house. And
That's cool.
with 2 rounds of snow that have kept a lot of people home, you know, you get that COVID feeling back in the day when you had to stay home for multiple days in a row. And although at that point you're probably like, yeah, this is awesome, eventually you get cabin fever and you're like, I need to get out of the house. I need to go do something.
Well, I've been in sales most of my life, and that's always been a big thing. When you got nice weather, people feel good. They want to go out and spend money.
Yep.
I
I'll
mean,
take
it's-
it.
Yep. There you go. Go
Well,
buy an RV.
It's tax season time. People are getting their
It is.
taxes.
It is.
They use it for a down payment. I mean, yeah. This
There
is
you go.
tis the season. It starts now. I mean, February can be pretty good, but March is when it starts.
I can
March through
imagine.
October, you know, and then November it winds back down. December, I mean, it's Christmas time. January, people are reeling from how much they've spent during Christmas, and they're like, I'm not spending another dollar. And then tax season, it winds back up again, and you're off to the races. It's happened 30 years I've been in car business and now RVs. It just, you pretty much guarantee that's how it's going to work every year. So, and I think this year is even more so. There's a little bit more optimism. People are feeling a little bit better about the country. I mean,
that's good.
Personal opinion, but I think that's true for a lot of people. So, customer sentiment, as they call it,
there you go,
is good. It's real good.
I'm glad things are good over 30.
Yeah,
sales.
Yeah, but it's 7:05, almost 7:06.
You better start the show.
I believe we should.
Yeah. All right, let's get rolling.
Hospice of the Ozarks, they sponsor the morning prayer. Since 1979, they believe that every individual is unique, special, and worthy of quality end-of-life care. Hospice matters. The end of life deserves as much beauty, care, and respect as the beginning. It's still a non-for-profit 501c3. There has never been a charge to a patient or their families for hospice care, and this commitment remains a part of their mission. Let's pause now for the morning prayer. Dear Lord, please watch over those that have lost a loved one. As I'd seen in the news today that Gene Hackman and his wife and even their little dog passed away today, I'm reminded that nobody gets out alive, but hopefully with the grace of God that we come to heaven, and we hope that you watch over those that we left behind, guide them and let them know that it's going to be okay. Watch over our children, our first responders, and our military, those that put themselves in harm's way for our freedoms. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Hospice of the Ozarks. Give them a call at 870-508-1771. Ask them about respite care, taking care of a loved one, and you could use a break. Give them a call. As Scooter always says,
got to take care of yourself first before you can take care of others.
Yeah, and it's okay to. Don't feel bad about that. You get
recharge the batteries.
Yes, life can be daunting. Stress. You've got to take a break. You've got to recharge. Otherwise, you're no good to anybody, especially yourself. So, give Hospice of the Ozarks a call at 870-508-1771. Now, let's hear a word from our sponsors, the Z-Team, and we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Bob Zador of the Z-Team. I'd like to share something with you. Our team didn't need to reach everyone to be considered successful. We only needed the power of one. One person who was delighted with the way they were treated, helping them to reach their real estate goals. One person who told another person who told another, and so on. So if you're ready to buy or sell real estate, the Z-Team would like to be your one. Give us a call. 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show. The Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zadora, for all your real estate needs. You can give them a call at 870-405-0793. Go to retiredtoarkansas.net, find their listings, the MLS listings, and these beautiful views of the White River.
Another beautiful morning.
Doesn't that look like we need to go outside?
Yes, it does.
Just grab the mics, go sit out in a lawn chair.
Or just go hiking.
Yeah.
Just something.
Just make sure it's a flat hiking trail. I don't really feel like going up a mountain.
Why?
That's beautiful, Cotter, Arkansas, and the Horseshoe Bend of the White River. Why? Because I'm weak. Off in the distance to the right is Mount Home, Gassville. To the center is Missouri, and to the left, Bull Shoals. But Little Cotter, Arkansas, man, pretty little community. Go down, take a drive, go to the park, go check out the spring. When it starts to get nice out, they got that rope swing.
Yeah.
And, icy cold water, because when it gets hot in Arkansas, it gets real hot and muggy. Maybe that river won't be cold enough, but they got that spring that will be. It'll rejuvenate you like you wouldn't believe. Now, if you're looking to buy or sell a home, give the Z-Team a call, 870-405-0793. And you can find a plethora of information about the Ozarks. Bob and Linda Zadora are very involved in programs, events all around the Ozarks. They're your neighbor too. They want to see you in Walmart and say, hey, there's Bob and Linda. They helped me out in the sale of my home.
realtor.
That's my realtor. They love that stuff. They've won a lot of awards because of that.
Yes.
Because of their, commitment to excellence with their customer service. They want to make sure that every I is dotted and T is crossed to get you that closing date on time. And believe you me, there's a lot of rules and regulations nowadays. Yep. You're going to want to make sure you have a professional in the field That's going to make sure that the right inspections are done for different lenders because they all have different rules. So if you want somebody that's going to take care of you, that's Bob and Linda Zadora of the Z Team with Century 21 Lee Mack Realty. Let's take a look at the weather brought to you by the Z Team. Mountain Home, it's 41, Harrison at 44, Batesville at 49, Yellville at 44, Marshall at 48, Salem at 41, Mountain View at 48, Calico Rock at 41, West Plains, Missouri at 41, Springfield at 40, Poplar Bluff at 47, and St. Louis at 41. Starting off right. 40s ain't bad,
There
Scooter.
you go. I'll take it.
I know, right? National Weather Radar. Look at the country. It looks pretty clear besides the Northeast. Looks like Pennsylvania, parts of Virginia, a little bit of Kentucky and Tennessee. Let them have that activity over there and give us a nice day, right?
I'll take it.
I know, right? And, just a little sporadic shower or two here in New Mexico, but it's not coming to us, and I'll take that. Missouri and Arkansas is in the clear. It looks real nice, Clark. Real nice. Watches and warnings. It looks like they have some dense fog advisory there on the Gulf of America. 7-day forecast. Today, sunny, high of 64. I'll take it. It was, real nice. Tonight, clear, low of 39. Friday, sunny, high of 70. Friday night, mostly clear, low of 39. Saturday, sunny, high of 56. Saturday night, mostly clear, low of 30. Sunday's mostly sunny, high of 53. Cooling off a little bit. Sunday night, mostly cloudy, 30% chance of showers, low of 38. Monday, we got a slight chance of showers at 20%, mostly cloudy, high of 55. Norfolk Lake water levels at 553.7. Level is 1.7 feet above full pool. And as of a couple of days ago, they were shut down. They weren't updated yet. So, Bull Shoals Lake water level is at 658.6. Level is 0.4 feet below full pool. And as of Tuesday, they were generating 3. You can give them a call at 870-431-5311 for the dam report. Maybe later on today they'll have it updated. And that is a look at your weather. Scooter.
That's it.
Brought to you by
the Z Team.
That's right.
Century 21 Lee Mack Realty.
Well, we're going to take a break and we're going to come back with community news brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals.
Be right back.
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 Series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines, performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show. This part of community news is brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn. And the dealership that deals.
It's not even right. You got to get into Ozarks Farm and Lawn and Lawn and Lawn.
Located at 4423 Highway 62 West here in Mountain Home, Arkansas. See orange Kubotas and blue New Hollands. You can't miss them. And they're adding to their collection of goodies. You can find mini excavators. I was passing by maybe yesterday or the day before yesterday, and a semi truck loaded with 3 tractors. One was one of them skid steers.
Oh, yeah.
The belt or track.
The big
ribbon.
tracks, the high tracks.
Yeah. And I can remember when you started talking about how they were starting to. That
They're
they
getting
had
a
one
lot of
out there,
construction
and
equipment
then within a week it was gone. And I was like, they got another one because it sold like that. So you're going to want to go by there, take a look at what they've got.
They keep a huge inventory.
Yeah.
A big inventory.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll have what you're looking for. You just need to go out there and find out which one you want and say, I want that one.
Right. And if they don't have it, they can probably order
Oh,
it
yeah,
for
they
you.
can get it. But the odds are they're going to have something that you're going to fall in love with.
Yep.
I mean, they got tractors from one end to the other.
Yep. And they've got your tilt bed trailers, so you can get that tractor on that thing without bending ramps. And implements galore, parts and service. If you need a hose of some kind or whatever tractors need. I don't know. They'll have what you need. Give them a call, 870-425-3434. Go to ozarksfarmandlawn.com, but best yet, just go by and see the professionals. You know, let them show you what they have. Maybe take a little test drive. And you never know. One tractor might be better than the other for you. So go by.
I know.
and see
I
them.
got my preferences. I've had both.
Yeah.
And I got my preferences and which ones I like. But it's just kind of the way I like to handle things. They're both great tractors. I like both Kubota and New Holland. I like them both.
That's right. They still got some specials going on their website. 0 down, 0 APR for 84 months with approved credit. You can see this promotions here that it'll scroll through, and let's see, special offers, 0% for 72 months or a free loader, 60-month 2000 Premier Protection Plan, get low rate financing. I mean, they've got deals going on right now. Stand up for savings. I got the 0 turns that you can stand up on. So how would you prefer? Do you prefer one you can sit on or stand on?
I haven't done one of the stand-on ones, to be honest with you. But I do want to try one out.
Yeah.
Because I see a lot of commercial people using them. And so I've stood on one, I've just never ran it.
Yeah.
And it's got like a spring-loaded floor where, I mean, it's comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
I just would like to try one out. Getting on a hill and stuff like that and seeing how comfortable I would be standing.
I bet you it's better for your back.
Probably.
Because those things don't have no suspension. Like when you're sitting on them. I mean, on the one I've got, it's got these little springs under the seat. That's about all the suspension you get. So, very cool. All right. Let's take a look at community news brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn. Oh, they're developing a Ozarks Green Thumb Saturday, March 8th. That's coming up. 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Doors open at 8 a.m. This is their second year at First Baptist Church Christian Life Center at 1205 Spring Street here in Mountain Home. They're going to have a lot of featured speakers, Bree Arthur, John Stroh, Sherry Sanders. There'll be a horticulture table, MG project displays, a silent auction of garden-themed items. Snacks and drinks are provided throughout the day. The seminar costs $35, but it includes catered lunch by The Grill at Whispering Woods. And the registration began back in January, so hopefully you can still get a spot. So go check that out. Developing in Ozarks Green Thumb, Saturday, March 8th. We have a veteran town hall. You can join them in person Wednesday, March 12th at 10:30 a.m. The county courthouse here in Mountain Home, Arkansas, on the second floor, courtroom 1. And you will receive important veteran updates, discuss health care programs. So go by and see them if you're a veteran. That'd be good. I'm sure they probably talked. This just came, so were they here yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good. Veterans needed assisted living, severely ill and aging veterans, National Guard and reservists, suicide prevention, emergency medical care. Let's see, employment rewards, get rewarding outdoor work for our veterans, all kinds of things, caregivers, women's veterans, student and aspiring professionals. They're going to be talking about a lot. Good deal. Second Amendment Legacy Foundation is going to have their 2025 fundraising banquet Friday, April 18th at 5:30 p.m. at the Baxter County Fairgrounds. If you need tickets, call Joanne at 870-424-3535 or talk to Bo at White River Firearms. That's where I go to get mine. They're located at 6135 Highway 126 in Gassville. Well, I guess is it all the way over there is still considered Gassville?
I think so.
I would have thought it was Midway. There'll be dinner, auctions, guns, raffles, and family fun while supporting the shooting sports and ensuring the survival of the Second Amendment traditions for generations to come. Very good. You can do a whole table, 8 dinners, a VIP table. You can do individual tickets, all kinds of things. Second Amendment Legacy Foundation. Cool. Annual plant sale Saturday, April 26th. Baxter County Fairgrounds. Doors open at 9 a.m. Close when plants are sold, usually about 10 a.m. So it goes by fast. Scooter has said you're going to want to be there before they open.
Yeah, you got to be there early, waiting in line to get a shot.
Yeah, so you can join them for their meetings at other times. First Presbyterian Church at 1106 Spring Street in Mountain Home from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. And let's see, what it is. See, director. Yeah, there's some other things on here, but go to, for more information, go to BaxterCountyMG.com. I do not have a green thumb. I probably should go join one of those one of these days. In case a zombie apocalypse happens, I'm going to need to know how to grow some tomatoes. Mountain Home Military Service Sisters 2025 calendar has their meeting February 28th at noon at Old Mill. Is that Old Mill out
Old
at
Mill
62?
Tavern.
Yeah, Old Mill Tavern.
Yep.
I'll write that on there, even though that's going to be tomorrow. Old Mill Tavern. And then they'll have another one March 11th at 1800 hours, Live Edge Bar and Grill. 1800 hours. Was that 6 p.m.?
Yeah.
Carla has her phone set to military time.
Okay.
Just to know it, and I'm always like, what time is it? Whatever.
Just got to remember to take 12 off.
I know, right? And I did. I did.
Yeah, you did good.
I took 12 and 6, and that's 18 and 6 p.m.,
All right, we got to take a break.
All right, we're going to take a break. That's it for community news. Thanks.
Be right back.
Your senior healthcare specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
For all things glass, contact the professionals at Clear Results Glass in Mountain Home. Whether you're needing a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, Clear Results Glass can take care of all of your automotive glass needs with fast turnarounds at competitive prices. They service business and residential customers and can custom cut any glass or provide you with the right fit for your home windows, sliding doors, commercial glass, or even a frameless shower enclosure. Contact Clear Results Glass today for a quote or to schedule your next glass project. That's Clear Results Glass, located in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care in Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
Oh, honey, we've had such a wonderful vacation here in the Ozarks. I really hate to go home.
I know. The lakes, the rivers, they've all been great for fishing. Oh, and the boating and the swimming.
And the people are so nice in the stores and restaurants.
Let's call an agent and see if we can make Mountain Home our new home.
Call the Z-Team, 870-405-0793. Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East Mountain Home.
870-405-0793. Hello, Z-Team?
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. We're visiting with the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission. Hi, Ted. Ted's running a little late.
We're hoping he's coming.
But it's always great to have them come in, let us know that they're here for us.
Well, and they've got such a variety that they do, and that's what a lot of people don't realize. When you're talking about Arkansas Game and Fish, they think it's just dealing with wildlife or deer hunting and stuff like that, which they do cover.
Right.
But they also cover a lot of land issues.
Yep.
When
Private
you're talking
land
about,
biologist. Yep.
Talking about waterways and
Yep.
and banks and burning.
Prescribed burns.
They do a lot for the community, and there's a lot of programs that they put for the community.
Which right now is the time for the prescribed burns.
Yeah.
Beginning of the year, around February, March is when they start to really get active. Excuse me.
It can make, talking to them, it can make such a difference. And that's because our landscape originally was designed that way. We had fires before people came and kind of took over.
Yep.
There were fires all the time that would keep things kind of leveled out, and there wasn't a lot of trees back then. I do remember him talking about that. When Arkansas was discovered, there wasn't a lot of trees. It was a lot of prairies, stuff like that, and a lot of that was wildfires that kept that under control.
Yep.
And you can go out there and, like they say, you can go out there and do a prescribed burn, and natural habitat stuff will start growing back that's supposed to be here.
The natural
cool.
grasses that the deer will feed on. I've seen pictures of the dam when they were building it, and there's areas that are forests now that there wasn't anything. It was prairie.
Yeah,
when they were when they were building it. Yeah,
I believe it.
Yeah, we're talking just 100 years ago. That a lot of these trees weren't here, so they're younger than 60, 70, 80 years old. So, but they've got their Arkansas Game and Fish Private Lands Habitat Division Facebook page that you can join. And look, this I say it's prescribed bird time because they're posting it. What's really cool is you can get with private lands owners, and you come together and take classes, and then the Arkansas Game and Fish has a trailer that they'll bring out to your property, and other landowners will come out and help you do a prescribed burn. And
it's
they
like
have everything.
helping your neighbors, because you go help them do a burn, and then they come over and they help you do a burn, and everybody works together as a group. But you're right, you go through a training class, so you know how to do it safely.
Right.
And then Game and Fish is going to supply the trailer and the equipment you need. So it's just a pretty cool idea.
Yeah, very cool. And you should join their page just for, any programs and events like the prescribed burn that they're going to be doing. And they're going to post it here on their page and have a place to register. Let's see here. Village Creek State Park Visitor Center Conference Room. This course will certify participants as qualified prescribed burners pursuant to Act 695. There will be a live fire portion during the class and a test at the end. And so, join them. These are all over the state at different times. And if you go to Arkansas Game and Fish Commission's website, AGFC, they've revamped it. And it's a lot easier to navigate. I mean, basically, whatever you want to know, you just start searching here. But here's education. And when you drop that down, right over here, Private Lands Habitat Division. And you can see there was a lot of different divisions. It's not just, like Scooter said earlier, it's not just, game wardens watching out for people that are poaching or hunting at night. No, they're here to help keep Arkansas beautiful. Yep. You can see over here, different programs and events, but then earn up to $10,000 to enhance wildlife habitat on your land. So that's what I'm saying. There's different programs you can join to even get a little bit of money to help you out. And it's just, there's so much on here. That's where Ted comes in and he talks about it, and he's very knowledgeable. All of them are. We have different ones that come in and talk to us. And it's really cool what they've done with this website to make it easier to navigate. When I come back here to the home page, like I said, you can search something. But right here, important updates from Arkansas Game and Fish. And they'll have something February 26th. They're talking about forget the lion, March roars in like a bear in Bentonville. Stay safe during sunny winter floats. Would you winter float?
I never have. I'm not saying that I wouldn't.
Right.
But
I don't know as if I would. You know, I've been out
I
on
don't
the
know.
boat
You
fishing.
keep one of those little, 'cause if you're doing something like that and you got a little tin or something and you little heater and stuff, it wouldn't be bad.
Wouldn't be. No,
You had a group of you doing it, it'd be all right.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah, very good. The Natural State Awaits here on the website. They have hunter education, find family-friendly events, get involved in conservation, explore things to do in Arkansas, boater education, bring the outdoors into your community. This one I was reading earlier that it's very popular, so you want to give them a lot of time, give them a heads up. You can complete a form below to bring the AGFC to you. Outreach staff will follow up to coordinate a visit. Due to high level of statewide interest, please allow AGFC as much advance notice as possible to ensure they can accommodate one of your preferred dates. And popular items like the mobile aquarium, I can see like going to schools,
Yeah,
like
and that's I think what they're
teachers
talking
would be,
about, groups and stuff. Yeah.
Mhm. And so they have different protocols and guidelines, and you want to review those. They can click here to plan a visit or participate in a class at one of their nature centers. And so I'm going to bounce back to right here, explore things to do in Arkansas. And you can see right here there they are, the different nature centers. And we have Heather Pittman come in from the Fred Berry Nature Center. But right there you go. They're all over the state. Potlatch, Cooks Lake Nature Center, and Rick Evans, Grandview Prairie Nature Center. Look at all the different centers you can go to.
There's a bunch.
Yeah. Here's Yellville, the Fred Berry Cricket Creek Nature Center. Heather Pittman runs that division, and she is great at her job. She does such a good job. And they'll have all kinds of events. They got trap shooting, the big squirrel hunt.
Yep.
Yeah, that I think it was because of the weather, it was rescheduled. So it'd be interesting to see. Let's see if maybe we can.
I think Yellville won it.
Yeah, again?
Yeah.
Big squirrel.
Somebody from Yellville won it.
See how easy that is? I just barely got squirrel in there, and there's the big squirrel challenge. Let's just click on that and see what we got. All right, congratulations to our winners. Adult fox squirrel. Oh, Springdale. So Yellville did win some, but adult fox squirrels only in Springdale, Justin Wright and Jason Weatherford. Adult mix, Fort Smith, Hunter Moore. Youth fox squirrels, Yellville, Curtis Villines, I think, and Seiler. And youth mixed bag, Curtis and Seiler again. So congratulations to the winners. They win, I think, an air rifle or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
I think is what we were talking about then. So glad to see that they were able to do that. I know that they had to reschedule it because of the weather. Mother Nature, if I could spit it out. Let's see, every hunter that weighs, drawing for a room for 2 nights, medals. Yeah, there it is. Umeric's air rifles will be available for statewide winners in each category. Door
That's
prizes.
Cool.
Yeah. So congrats to them. I'm glad they were able to get that done. And like I said, scroll down here again. Hunter education. You want to take some hunter education classes? That's good to do.
And everybody has to. I mean, you're required to have a hunter education card now if you do hunt, or after a certain age. But same thing with boater safety, to be able to boat and stuff.
Yeah.
But
now we can go back and look. I think 14 for boater education.
I don't remember.
We'll take a look. See here, you can click here to register for info on a session March 13th from 10 to 10:45 a.m. Click to register for info session on March 4th. So let's see, who needs a hunter education card?
Whoever born after 1968 must have one.
There you go.
To be hunting.
And then children 16 who have not completed hunter education may hunt as long as they are under the direct supervision of a licensed hunter at least 21 years old. Take free instructor-led hunter education classes. The original Arkansas hunter education course is $24.95. That's good. There's a new interactive Arkansas hunter safety course. I Learned to Hunt for $49.95. I mean, just multiple ways that you can do it now. Let's see, replace your hunter education card right here online. You can get a fishing license. You can get a fishing license online, printed out right there at your computer. Bow hunter education classes.
Yeah, I do all my licenses online now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's real easy to do.
I do all checking in all my game online, everything.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, you can do incident reports, I guess, of maybe something that you saw. Sure, if that's what I think it is, you can probably do it anonymously. So let's back out here. Boater education. There we go. Anyone born on or after January 1st, 1986 and of legal age to operate a motorboat or sailboat must have successfully completed an approved AGFC boating education course and carry proof while operating a motorboat or sailboat. So that'd be Carla. She was born in 87.
There you go.
So she needs one now. Age requirement for operating a boat. To operate a power boat, 10 horsepower or more, a person must be 12 years or older, or be under the direct supervision of someone at least 18 years old. To operate a personal watercraft, a person must be 16 years or older, be 12 to 15 years old, be under the direct supervision. So you're going to be like I guess, like a Sea-Doo or something?
Yeah.
Is that what they're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're going to be needed to be riding with you, sitting behind you. So once you have your boater education card, it's good for life. Oh.
It is.
Wow, I didn't know.
Yeah, you don't have to update it.
You don't have to do it
No
again.
more classes to take, no nothing.
That's awesome. So you can sign up for boater education online. The original Arkansas boater education course is $34.95. The interactive Arkansas boater safety course, I Learned to Boat, is $49.50, and that's for life. So just a one-time charge. There you go. Replace your boater education card if you lose it. Right here on loan. And then there you go. They've got all the boating regulations. It looks like Arkansas is blessed with 600,000 acres of lakes and more than 90,000 miles of rivers, streams, and creeks. And you know, that's when we're talking to the Arkansas Game and Fish people that come in. This is what they do. You know, you're talking 600,000 acres of lakes. You see them out there creating habitats for the fish.
Yep.
Over at McCabe Park, the Mountain Home Parks and Recreation, in conjunction with Game and Fish, we're putting Christmas trees, weighing them down with blocks into
to make
the
better
ponds.
habitat for the fish and give them somewhere to hide, and it supposedly helps with the fishing and everything.
Oh yeah, I would say so. They'll group into that area feeling like they're safe, and then here comes your bait.
Not my bait,
no
but most
safe.
people's
No,
bait.
not my bait either. My brother's bait. My brother catch fish like you wouldn't believe, buddy. And I always say it's because he's in the front of the boat and in the back, and he's getting to them first. So,
why don't we go ahead and take a break?
All right, we're going to take a break, and we'll figure out something when we come back.
You're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as it would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite, climate-controlled, and air-filtered boarding facility in the area, with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Providing caring, compassionate services at an affordable price is our goal at Connor Family Funeral Home. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that treats our friends and neighbors just like family, with a wide range of services and options to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area. Connor Family addresses all the details with no hidden fees, so you can rest assured that you are treated like family for a more personalized and worry-free service. That's Connor Family Funeral Home, where compassion and affordability meet, located in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do. And they also send me a report after all the work is done, so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. This is our Arkansas Game and Fish segment. And on their Facebook page for the private lands biologists, they have a little video. And it's about conservation and agriculture together. Family restores land to natural state. Ted Z posted it, a video about one of last year's Natural State Landowner Conservation Award winners, their habitat journey. And the winnings have completed a multitude of multi-agency projects on their land. It's 245 acres of timber stand improvements. Over 100 acres have been planted in native warm season grasses and forbs through acres for wildlife. So we're going to show you this because this is what they do.
Yep.
This is coming together with private landowners and our land biologists improving their property. So we're going to open this up. And you ready, Scooter?
Yep.
All right.
In 2020, the Winnings family was looking for property to build a new home, but instead found something a bit different. They found Caught Looking.
Well, we were looking for a few acres to build a house. They found a little more than a few acres. And we've designed a house that we're not going to build, so hopefully we'll get around to designing a house we actually will build. But it took me by surprise, say. I wasn't thinking 500 and something, I was thinking 3 to 5, yeah.
They purchased the property just 3 weeks after their first visit and immediately started planning to turn it into a working farm while restoring the surrounding land to its natural state.
For the first few months, we didn't know what we were doing, in all honesty. We were seeking out expertise, Game and Fish and other organizations as well.
Some of the management programs they do have beneficial stuff for hunting perspective for the landowner. And so we needed the help, we needed the expertise, and AGFC has it.
So Corey made the call and they came out, and really Corey worked with them on the initial plan, but then, you know, implementation ended up in my lap, and we didn't have Brian and Madison at the time.
When I first had site visits with the Winnings, when they first bought the property, it was already in fairly high quality. You could tell it was a remnant. You could also tell it was degraded. So it hadn't seen fire in a long time. It has some invasive species problems, so we dealt with those, put fire back on it, removed a lot of the trees that didn't need to be there. And they have since kind of picked up the literal torch, the literal drip torch, and they're burning on their own now. They've got their staff trained on prescribed fire. And now that's one of the highest quality private land sites that I worked on in my 10-year career as a private lands biologist.
The Winnings have completed a multitude of multi-agency projects on their land. 245 acres of timber stand improvements. More than 100 acres have been planted in native warm season grasses and forbs through Acres for Wildlife. They're part of the Deer Management Assistance Program. The Department of Natural Heritage has found several state-listed plants on their property, including county and ecoregion records. And they've implemented routine prescribed burning across the property.
They got involved in almost every single program that I could possibly think to tell them about. I would start talking about it and say, this is what you could get from it, and they'd be like, yeah, let's do that. That sounds great. Sign me up. Let's do it. It's really, really nice. A lot of times we kind of have to be heavily involved to get especially prescribed burning done. And pretty much I just gave them a map and said, this is where I would recommend would have the most effect. And they jumped right in and did their own burns. And they would just call me or send me a picture. And we did it. We got them knocked out. You know, we'll see you next month for the next evaluation for what we need to do next.
I learned so much at burn school. And then when you see what it does to your land, we're all like, we want to burn that area. You know, sometimes they have to calm us down.
I'd say like the quality of our woods has been tremendously improved, the burning especially. Now when you drive around, it looks like a lush, you know, green, picturesque forest in a lot of places, whereas in the past it didn't always look like that.
The Winnings have no plans on slowing down. The farm has taken on another role as a source of native plants and a working model of conservation and agriculture coexisting and providing ecological benefits.
One thing I always ask landowners, what are your objectives? Why do you own this? What do you want to do with it? And one of their objectives was to build a place where other people could go and learn what to do on their lands. They wanted this to be a showcase. And that's like a private lands biologist's dream, right? To have a place where they can bring other landowners to see what these people are doing.
I think for me personally, and some of my experiences across the world, I've seen in other countries where there aren't such standards in place, how quickly things can fall apart.
The economy of giving. You give back to the land gives back to you. You have things to give to other people, they in turn give to you. And that's how you make the world a better place. And, you know, I couldn't be more pleased with how things are progressing.
There's an element out there that thinks that the earth is ours to subdue and use. In our minds, it's our earth to preserve and be stewards.
The more of those people that get involved and especially jump into that level, you know, the bigger impact we can have. Because even if every acre of public land in the whole state was managed, it's only a small portion of what this state is. It really takes these private landowners who are willing to not only put the commitment of their property in, but they're backing it with their money and their time as well. And that really, really says a lot, for that they don't only care about themselves, but they care about our Kansans in the natural state, because they're helping not just their own personal property, but they're helping everyone with their ecosystem improvements that they're doing down there. So it's a big deal. I wish more landowners were that willing to jump in and help like that.
Very good. That was a great video. Glad to see that they're, you know, doing such large-scale improvements on their property. And like he said,
that's a lot of work right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that many acres. Ooh.
And to each time that guy said, each time I come up with a new program or something that we can do, they're like, sign me up. Let's do every
program there is.
Every program. That's
and it
excellent.
is pretty cool though to see people take their land and put it back to regular habitat, you know, to do the prescribed burns and take down the trees and stuff like that. It's pretty neat.
It is. Well, why don't
and it
we
helps
take
the wildlife and the animals and just everything.
Exactly. I'd say let's take a little break, and then I'm going to find a prescribed burn video that we can do.
All right.
And show people how that works.
We'll be right back.
All right.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen. But with just one call to their local Red Ribbon expert at Overhead Door, they can get their garage door fixed or replaced in a jiffy.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home. Experience the best in Mexican dining. Letty's in Gassville. Voted numerous times as the best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Come out for delicious breakfast served all day. Or enjoy an authentic Mexican lunch or dinner. $1.49 tacos on Thursday. 10% discount for seniors every day. No time? Call Letty's and have your to-go order waiting for you. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties, weddings, holidays, or big events. The best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Letty's in Gassville.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should have called the Z-Team.
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines, performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home. Your senior healthcare specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
For all things glass, contact the professionals at Clear Results Glass in Mountain Home. Whether you're needing a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, Clear Results Glass can take care of all of your automotive glass needs with fast turnarounds at competitive prices. They service business and residential customers and can custom cut any glass or provide you with the right fit for your home windows, sliding doors, commercial glass, or even a frameless shower enclosure. Contact Clear Results Glass today for a quote or to schedule your next glass project. That's Clear Results Glass, located in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
When you think
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV, our Arkansas Game and Fish Commission little segment here. And, they have these Learn to Burn workshops that they can do around the state, February and March. There's also YouTube videos. They have Learn to Burn 1 through 7. We have a little prescribed burning video that's only about 3 minutes long. But, yeah, AGFC has 7 videos that you can go in and watch to learn to burn. And
then you take class like you
take
talked
class,
about.
Mm-hmm. And get with other private landowners, and
Each
everybody help
area's
everybody.
got their own groups. There's groups all over the
Yeah.
state, and what's good is you're bringing people in that are more experienced than you,
Mm-hmm.
and you're learning through the process of helping them. At
Yep.
the same time, they're willing to come over and help you. It's just a great thing to do, and it's great for your land. I mean, what it does to the nutrients in the soil, for the animals, everything. Keeping that burn down is a good thing.
Yeah, definitely. Very good. All right, let's
We're
watch
going to
a
play a
little video.
quick little video on it.
Yeah.
Here on Watsalt WMA, we have 761 acres we're looking at burning today. Should be a good productive day. Just looking at the weather, prescribed burning can affect private landowners in a lot of different ways depending on their objectives for their land, whether it be timber management or wildlife management, maybe to restore a site back to native vegetation. So really what their goal is for their property, what they hope to get out of their property, prescribed fire can be used to achieve it in a lot of different ways. Prescribed fire is really the restoration of fire on the landscape. Hundreds of years ago, prescribed fire burned freely across the landscape. Frequent prescribed fire. It kept the fuel loads down, and it kept natural ecosystems healthy, resilient, and in place. Over time, as fire has been suppressed, really when Smokey the Bear came on and the big push was made, fire started disappearing off the landscape, and that's what prescribed fire is. It's that restoration. We're using fire to really put sunlight on the ground. if you think about the food chain, it starts at the bottom and works its way to the top. So if we can put sunlight on the ground through timber practices, thinning, chemical injection, mulching, cedar removal, we can do those things, put the sunlight on the ground, put a fire through there. That seed bank is laying there, it's been dormant, it's been suppressed. Once we expose that soil, those plants respond, they produce seed. That seed's eaten by songbirds, by turkey, by quail. But it really starts at the invertebrate level. If we can do things with fire to increase the invertebrates, that stuff will start working its way to the top of the food chain. So when you start putting prescribed fire in a timber setting, you can certainly increase the resiliency of that ecosystem. We're burning a little over 700 acres a day. It's for wildlife habitat. We're on a wildlife management area. And so the goal is going to be to reduce the understory density and knock out some of those mid-story and understory species so that we can get things like our native grasses and forbs back in the stand. What we're after today is to put fire in the stand and promote uneven age management in the forest instead of all age management. The Natural Resource Conservation Agency and RCS, they have several programs that are funded through federal resources, cost share programs. So for example, fire line installation, the actual burning, chemical injection in your understory, those are things that the government will actually cost share on. So the landowner isn't placed with that full burden. And when you go down the road of enrolling in those programs and working with a private lands biologist, they help you understand what it is we need to do before we burn, writing a prescribed burn plan, setting goals and objectives and making sure we're meeting the weather conditions to do those so that we can control it in a safe manner and it can be a prescribed fire.
Prescribed burn?
Cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Get that back on that right page there.
I always thought that was awesome to see the burns and stuff like that. And,
yeah.
And it's amazing, like I said, what that will do to your soil and the animals, everything will start growing better.
Yeah. It's made a huge difference at my brother's land. He's got about 13 acres.
Yeah, he did quite a bit.
He did last year. He's already setting up to do it again this year, getting his land ready to do a burn. And so I'd say any day now he's going to be shooting me a text saying, "You ready to catch
Now he went
fire?"
through and took down a bunch of trees.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
a bunch of cedars.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
Got rid of them, got them out of the area, and then
and those cedars are invasive to our natural habitat. They're really not supposed to be here.
No.
And so they create such canopies that it pretty much kills what's on the bed of the the forest. And that is the food for the animals. So prescribed burn is just as much for us as it is for the animal species. And, they talked about in my notes here that for a long time it was messing with the quail population. They had declined because they had nothing to eat.
I can see that.
Yeah, because these cedar trees come in. They, create these huge canopies and they block the sun from hitting the floor, so the natural grasses don't grow. So you need to cut those down. We had Arkansas Game and Fish in here talking about another landowner that bought a piece of property that had so much cedar that they were able to build a whole shop out of it.
Yep. I remember that.
And so once they cut all that out and did prescribed burns, they could not believe what grew back. And now you've got deer running around.
Yeah, he's got
quail,
animals everywhere.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's what they're talking about. That's what AGFC is really here for.
This is their day. They come in every month. Unfortunately, something happened. They weren't able to make it. Hopefully, we were educational enough.
I know, right?
It's not the same.
It's not.
Ted Z knows what he's talking about. He's really, really good. But we did try to cover and help a little bit. And show a little bit of what they do. So.
Yeah. For more information, agfc.com. I'm telling you, it is easy
they got
to
a heck
navigate.
of a site. It's awesome.
One of the spots I'm on is prescribed fire. That'll tell you everything about it, tell you why it's good, why it's needed,
how to get involved.
You know, it show you before. I mean, look at the canopy, how it's blocking everything. Nothing's growing really. And then boom, once they clean it up, do a prescribed burn, the natural grasses and
that's cool.
Yeah, it comes back. So more information, agfc.com. You can contact, you can find their contact information, North Central Arkansas, Northwest, Northeast, all across the state. So thank you for joining us this morning. Y'all have a great day. It's going to be pretty.